So in my last video, I talked about how you can know whether your ad is performing well or not. A good performing ad and a bad performing ad. Okay, so where I talked about your click-through rate, your cost per click, your cost per acquisition. These are key metrics you need to check. Okay, if you have a high click-through rate, that your ad creative is actually okay. Okay, if you have a low CPA, a low cost per acquisition, that means that your offer is actually strong, your ad is seriously converting. But if your cost per action is very, very high, that means that there's something you need to take a really good look at your offer and modify it to make it more juicier. Okay, now if your ad is getting low reach or low impressions, it means that you have an audience problem or a budget problem. It's either that you're not reaching the right audience, or you are not using a good budget, a good enough budget to reach your ad. Do you understand me? Okay. Now, if you are getting clicks, if you are really getting clicks, but you're not making any sale, that means that your offer is not strong enough. Okay, it means your offer is not strong enough. Okay, so this I'm just touching some things I talked about in my last video. Okay, so you never rush to kill any ad. Okay, before you can make a decision whether you kill or not. Okay, let me leave that for another video. When you kill an ad, let me just leave that for another a different video. Now, when you have discovered that your ad is actually performing well, the next thing to do now is to scale the ad. Is to scale the ad. Do you understand? You scale the now. How do you not scale the ad? You scale the ad by either duplicating winning ads that are actually performing well. Duplicate that is horizontal scaling. You duplicate winning ad sets, or you use vertical scaling, that is increasing the budget. Now you don't increase the budget everything at once. Do you understand? You increase it gradually. Let's say that you have a budget of $50 per day. You don't put all that $50 at once. You increase it gradually, from 10%, 20%, 30%, gradually, and see how the budget is working. Do you understand me? So before you can now make the highest increase, that's vertical scaling. Do you understand me? So these are ways you can actually scale your ad. Okay, these are ways you can scale your ad. You can either use vertical scaling or use what? Horizontal scaling. There's another one called CBO scaling, whereby you use winning ads and combine it to a CBO. That's campaign budget optimization. You use winning ad sets, then create a new ad. Create a new ad and add those winning ad sets. You create a new ad and turn on campaign object optimization for those ad sets that are actually performing well, so that the algorithm can actually allocate budget depending